Hey, so what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to be going over is a video on basically on The Flash, Season 4, Episode 19, otherwise entitled Fury Rogue. So without any of that being said, this is going to be a review video, so if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe and turn on post notifications to get notified every time I do upload a video, which is also the little bell, if you didn't already know that. So I guess with all of that being said, I'm going to be doing a review on this episode. Now, you may be wondering if I haven't mentioned anything about the episode yet. Only because I haven't seen the episode yet. This is just basically pre-recorded before the episode comes out, basically the intro to the video. So I guess if you did enjoy the video, I guess comment down below what was your favorite part. If you do go on to like the video, please leave a like on the video, I guess. Anyway, from the trailer, it looks like it's going to be one of the best episodes of the season, along with the episode which aired basically 2 weeks ago, which I was a massive fan of. Or well, basically last week. And also I have a Twitter in the description, which you can go follow if you do want to. Basically, you can just tweet at me, and if you do end up following me, you can obviously, make sure to turn on all tweets so you get notified whenever I'm doing a video, and what I'm doing a video on certain days. So I guess with all of that being said, I'll start the review off here, so I hope you do go on to enjoy the video, and with that being said, I'll start with the first part of the review, so enjoy. So getting right into the review, what I want to start off with saying is that Harry's losing his memory. Basically, we learned this last episode, but he eventually ends up telling Cisco, and he's the only one who finds out for this episode, which I did expect. I didn't expect anyone else to find out in the episode. Next week's episode, maybe. It doesn't actually show it in the trailer or the promo, which actually looks amazing now I think about it. It looked really good anyway, which I will have a video on that tomorrow, but then going on to the Thinker rejects the wife, pretty much is being an absolute ass to her and rejecting her, and then she figures out at the end of basically the episode that she realizes that he's going way too, I guess, harsh, or way too obsessed is probably the best word to put it there. But he becomes way too basically obsessed, and she realizes that she basically has to go out of there, and in the next episode's promo or trailer, you can see at the end of it that he's basically choking her, which is probably going to be the episode where she leaves. Cisco obviously talks about his own thinking cap, which isn't exactly the best thing to go. Obviously, throughout the whole episode, that it's kind of explained. Tracy Brand was kind of mentioned, which I didn't expect to actually see in this episode, which was something to, I guess, be happy with, considering we're getting a mention of that. Then obviously Earth X return. Then we get Citizen Cold, Siren X, which I'll go on to later. Basically Black Siren and the Flash, or Siren X if you want to call it that. I'm not entirely sure the name, I'm pretty sure it's Siren X. Then obviously Harry sabotages the thinking cap, which I did expect that, to be honest. It obviously doesn't want that to happen to anyone else, and I'm not too sure if we see him in the next week's episode, but he definitely will be there anyway, I'm assuming anyway. Then obviously the wife is going to be like dressing up, trying to, I guess, have quality time, but that doesn't work out at all. He's becoming way too obsessed, as I said earlier on, and that's kind of leaning towards it. But then obviously he went on to DeVoe being basically an ass, which was kind of real. He was kind of expected for him to become way too crazy towards the end of the season, which we're basically at. Then obviously DeVoe shows up, basically shows off his new powers. The elongated man basically gave him his powers of being able to elongate, which is probably one of the most overpowered powers to have. Then obviously Laurel shows up, I guess you could say, with Black Siren or Siren X. Then Cisco and Harry fight, which he basically I'm pretty sure that's the time he ends up mentioning it. I'm not entirely sure, I can't really remember it. Harry explains the whole brain kind of going on there. Now, that was probably the most emotional scene of this episode, I would say. Only reason I'd say this is because there wasn't that many emotional scenes in this episode. Obviously, there was DeVoe going crazy, which was obviously expected, as I said. Basically Marlies is kind of explaining why the outcome is the way you can't predict feelings, which is very, very annoying, I guess. Obviously, the only thing I didn't like about the episode was Black Siren or Siren X was way too overpowered. Like, when the Flash is basically running, you could see the, I guess, vibrations coming out through her mouth was way too fast, even for when it was slowed down. So obviously there was that to be there. Obviously, Leo leaves, which I was expecting, and then Fallout ending, which was really depressing now that I think about it. But that's been pretty much it for the review. Obviously, it's not that great as I just watched the episode and I'm trying to basically keep quiet as it is basically 2 a.m. So I'm going to end the video off here. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new. And with that being said, goodbye.